Alright, welcome back guys. Step 3 and step 4 kind of run together. So you can do these at the same time. Let's talk about step 3 first. So this step's about adding good stuff in, so eliminating deficiencies. Once you add enough good stuff in and start to remove deficiencies, everything else becomes easier. So instead of taking stuff away initially, you're adding good stuff in. The good stuff you need to add, a multivitamin, because most people aren't eating enough fruit and veg to get this stuff in. And taking a multivitamin is a really simple, really easy, really quick way to cover off the bases there. Ideally, over time, you'll start to increase your veg intake, and this won't be a concern. But as a starting point, that's what we're going to look at. 1 to 2 thumb-sized portions of good fats at main meal times. So at breakfast, at lunch, and at dinner. This could be olive oil, coconut oil, mustard oil, or butter. When I say eat 1 to 2 thumb-sized portions, stick your arms out right in front of you now. Give yourself a thumbs up. That's about the amount of fat you need to be eating at each main meal. It's going to be super important for good hormonal health, good recovery, and good cellular health. So get this stuff in, no exceptions. Take ZMA. ZMA is a zinc magnesium complex, which is going to help you sleep better, recover better, and also prevent muscle cramps to an extent. So I choose to get mine off my protein, which is down in the recommended resources panel here. There's a link to it. I've used my protein for years and never had any trouble with them, so I really like those guys. Have a protein shake daily and 2 on training days. Most people chronically undereat protein, females especially. So if you're not eating enough protein, you're not going to have good recovery. You're going to wake up feeling crap the next day, and you're going to be hungry all of the time. So this is like one of the most simple things you can do is just add in a protein shake daily, usually at a snack time, or 2 on training days. In a perfect world, you'd be eating this from real food, but right now for 7 days, just have a protein shake daily. That's it. Drink 1 liter of water for every 25 kilos of body weight. This is a no-brainer. You know you need water. If you don't, you die. Simples. So, if you're 75 kilos, you need 3 liters of water during the day. Try to always have a bottle of water at hand. Fill it up regularly. Use one that's BPA free if you can. And look, if you're dehydrated and if you're thirsty, if your lips are chapped, if your mouth is tacky, or if your pee isn't clear or pale yellow, you're probably dehydrated, and a lot of the hunger pangs you get is related to that, not actual food hunger. Which ties us on nicely to the next step. So the second step is things you can do without really having to do anything at all. So you take what you normally do in a day, make a slight tweak, see a big difference. The Irish Catholic guilt thing is huge. Like, we have to polish off our plates. You know, that's kind of how we're reared and what we're told to do. I know if the plate isn't polished off, there must be something wrong with the food, right? So get that out of your mind now, and what you need to think about is 80% full. So what that means is you only eat to the point where you feel kind of full, but not stuffed. So our satiety mechanisms take 15 to 20 minutes to start actually feeding back to our brain to tell us we're full. So when you eat slowly or extend your meal times, you end up eating less because your brain starts to go, right, I'm actually eating, I'm filling up now, I can stop eating, I don't need to panic anymore. So at main meal times, you're going to take 15 to 20 minutes to eat each meal. So the main meal is again breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For every 2 bites of food you take, put the fork down and have a mouthful of water. I don't know what else to say about it, guys. Really simple, really straightforward. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit more time, but don't sit down in front of a TV. If you have a chance to eat with friends or a partner, sit down with them and actually talk. If you don't, sit down at a table where there's no TV, maybe listen to the freaking radio if you have to. But eliminate distractions insofar as possible and try to reconnect with food. Once you've got step 3 and step 4 done for 7 days, then you're going to move on and hit up step 5. And that's what we're going to talk about in the next video, and that's where the compliance grid comes into play.